welcome to this week's episode of our weekly intellectual challenge. We call it an intellectual contest to demonstrate our ability to persuade whoever we want to persuade to agree with our view and perspective. Today, we are going to we're going to be debating on another interesting topic. They said there is a good way of doing something, there is a better way of doing something, and then there is a more excellent way of doing something. Alright? So we are looking at the process of cognition. Alright? Cognition, that means the ability to learn something. Alright? Yes, that's exactly one of the essential characteristics of students who are in school. Okay? Their ability to learn. That's why they're in school. So that process of cognition, we are looking at the factors that contribute to seamless and unhindered cognition process. And today, the topic of our debate says, do you think that mixed school makes learning or the process of cognition seamless and more easier than when a student attends a single sex school? Alright? So, with me on set today are students who are going to vehemently argue and demonstrate to us that either single-sex school or mixed school is better than the other. Alright, my right-hand side are students who are by my left hand rather are students who are proposing the motion that mixed school, right? Mixed sex institutions are better and they make learning seamless or easy for students, while the students at my right hand side are saying that single sex schools make learning seamless and easy. Alright, we are going to start this argument by welcoming the chief speaker of the proposing side, in the person of Paul Uzodema. Uzodema, not the one that stays in the government house, but the one at Emdoris High School. Please, Uzodema, let's hear your hand.
Good morning, good afternoon, professors, moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and every teacher with my fellow students.
Good afternoon.
My name is Uzodema, and I am here to propose a motion that says mixed-sex institutions are more better than single-sex institutions in the following point of mine today. Mixed school easily learns how to collaborate with each other and how to tolerate differences and givers in a right everyday interaction. It is actually gratifying to note there is a way a boy or girl speaks to someone of opposite gender. This improved behavior is learning in mixed school, which gets in turns to get young ones ready for life after school. Thanks.
All right, a round of applause for. Well, one thing that I took out from what he said is there is a way to talk to a girl. There is a way to talk to a boy. So that means the charisma, the deportment, how you should shake your mouth when you're talking to a girl is actually different from the way your mouth should be when you're talking to a girl. Well, let's find out whether the students from the opposite side actually agree with what our chief speaker has said. Let's welcome Ms. Chikama.
Single-sex school is better than mixed-sex school because it seamlessly encourages mentorship. In a single-sex Sex School, senior students easily take up younger students whom they will raise both academically and otherwise. This helps to get young people prepared for the challenges of life. This is because their monitor helps them to navigate the murky water of life and ensure they do not make the mistake others make.
All right, a round of applause for children. Mistakes are only avoidable if you have someone who will guide you, all right? So in a single sex code, all right, you have someone who is called your senior, and your senior puts you through virtually on anything that pertains to life. Well, we are not done with this argument yet. We want to hear from the second speaker from the proposing group to find out whether what you have said is actually correct or not. Let's welcome Mr. Goodluck. Interestingly, the Goodluck that we have today is not the presidential aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, but the Goodluck of Emirates High School. Please, a round of applause.
Teachers, panel of judges, the timekeeper, accurate timekeeper, distribution, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow people. My name is Opera Chigozu, and I'm here to propose the motion which says mixed-sex institutions are better than single-sex institutions with different points of view. Mixed school builds the level of confidence, patience, and discipline. This implies that while one freely interacts with the opposite sex, one will definitely become bold and interpret then the virtue of patience and be able to hold oneself, even in the face of the most provocative circumstances. More so, one who has become used to speaking with the opposite will not forget or fret with the opposite sex. And also, when the opposite sex does something unworthy or reprehensible, thanks.
All right, thank you very much. That's something that I have learned from the presidential candidate of Emirates High School in the person of Goodluck. He said that when you are talking to the opposite gender, you will not be speak-jacking, all right? That mixed-sex code helps students to build their level of confidence. Of course, that is very, very true. Yes, you won't be behaving like a monk or a nun when you are in the society. Remember, if you are used to talking to only boys or only girls, when you go to your street where you stay, if you see girls, you will run away. You won't be able to communicate or talk to them. You say, hey, these are angels. I can't talk to angels. You see? So that is it. But let's find out from Mrs. Flourish, or Miss Flourish rather, if what they have said is acceptable to her. Thank you.
Good afternoon, the moderator, the proprietors, teachers, co-defenders, and keeper, my fellow students.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to oppose the motion. I'm here to oppose the motion which says that mixed-sex institutions are better than single-sex institutions. Different points of mine. Single-sex school encourages righteousness and moral uprightness. This is because the opposite sex will not be present to make you derail and do that which is against acceptable norms. For instance, nuns and monies live separately, and this helps them to remain focused and reach their spiritual destination as well as meet their obligations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, when I was growing up, we were taught the Lord's Prayer. And one of the lines, interesting lines in the Lord's Prayer is, lead us not into temptation. You see, what she's arguing is that when you are in a mixed school, you will easily be tempted to do that which you are not supposed to do. I don't know how true that is, but that's her argument. And some people in the audience are agreeing that what she's saying is true. But let me find out from the proposing group. Is there another thing you would want to tell us? Sure. All right, so let's welcome the chief speaker of the proposing group.
globally relative. The village is not a world globally problems that get solving shared individually. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. I think what our chief speaker is trying to say is that the world has become a global village where problems, if shared amongst male and female, would easily be solved than when it is left for just the male, to take care of. Now remember, in our history, in the history of our country, there was a time when we had a woman as the Minister of Finance, Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and that was the time that she worked with the current Emir of Kano, Alhaji Sanusi, and that was the first time, the time that Nigerian economy experienced its boom and the economy was in place. Isn't it? Both a man and a woman was working together and coordinating the economy, and we had a very robust economy, the largest then in Africa. But today, I don't know what the situation is. But before we conclude, let's see if the opposing group, have anything that they want to tell us. Is there another thing you want to tell us, Ms. Chika?
Yes.
All right, let's welcome Ms. Chika. All right, thank you.
Simple says school help people to be versatile. As students become tech serious, at almost everything, students in school, in tech schools, see the world as a stage and they can easily imitate and play the role of anyone whom they admire, and in turn can achieve or attain any height they set their mind on. In this vein, adopting and innovating in order to solve societal problems is easily achieved by students who have single-sex school experience.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. I'm actually delighted that we have students, who can stand before others like this and, make presentations. I'm quite delighted. You are all young, some in primary, others in secondary. And you are bold enough, even though there are slight loose ends that needs to be corrected. But I'm very, very proud of the students of Andrews High School, for being this bold, to talk to the world. Well, at the end of today's contest, permit me to say that there is no winner and there is no vanquished. We all scored equal points. Please, a round of applause for ourselves for participating. All right, thank you very much. We shall meet this time next week for yet another topic during this period of la salle class. Au revoir, students.
Au revoir.